las adoro.
Hey garden geniuses! Welcome back to the channel where trash becomes treasure and junk turns into jaw-dropping garden art. Today, we're diving into genius garden sculptures from trash. 20 insanely creative and eco-friendly DIYs you can craft using items you probably already have lying around. From soda can rose bouquets to whimsical colander jellyfish, broken mirror owls to bottle cap wind chimes, this is your ultimate guide to transforming your yard into a recycled wonderland. No fancy tools, no big budget, just imagination, a little elbow grease, and a love for the whimsical. Grab your glue guns, garden gloves, and let's get sculpting. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more crafty adventures. Let's make your garden magical, one piece of trash at a time. Create a stunning, everlasting rose bouquet from recycled soda cans, a perfect mix of creativity and sustainability. Start by collecting clean, empty aluminum soda cans. Carefully cut off the tops and bottoms, then flatten the cylindrical section. Draw and cut out petal shapes in varying sizes. Using pliers, curl and shape the edges for a lifelike effect. Stack and glue petals from smallest to largest around a central bud. Insert a floral wire through the base, securing it with glue. Wrap the stem in green floral tape, adding faux leaves if desired. Repeat for each flower. Arrange your metallic roses in a garden pot with floral foam, or plant them directly into soil for a colorful, maintenance-free garden display. Use different can colors for a vibrant mix, and seal with clear spray to prevent fading. Turn clear plastic bottles into a delicate cluster of lilies, an elegant and eco-friendly garden decoration. Begin by cleaning and removing labels from clear plastic bottles. Cut off the top and bottom, then slice the middle section into 6-petaled flower shapes. Use scissors to refine the petal curves. Carefully heat each petal near a candle flame to curl the edges. Hold briefly to avoid melting. Once cooled, paint the flowers with soft, natural tones like white, lavender, or pale yellow using acrylic paint. For the center, glue small beads or painted plastic strips. Attach each lily to a skewer or metal rod using hot glue, then wrap the base with green floral tape for a natural look. Plant them in garden soil or a decorative pot. Group multiple lilies together for a charming maintenance-free flower cluster that brightens any outdoor or indoor space year-round. Give new life to old CDs by crafting a dazzling peacock sculpture that glimmers in the sun. Start by sketching a peacock shape onto sturdy chicken wire, forming a body, neck, and wide tail fan. Secure the wire shape with pliers and gloves for safety. Break or cut old CDs into feather-like pieces using strong scissors. Curved shards work best for realism. Hot glue the shiny CD pieces onto the wire tail in overlapping layers to mimic feathers, with the reflective side facing outward. For the body, paint and attach plastic bottle caps as decorative eyes and neck accents. Use a sturdy base like wood or cement to keep the sculpture upright outdoors. Optionally, add painted wire legs and a small beak to complete the look. Place in your garden or porch to catch sunlight and cast rainbow reflections, an eye-catching, upcycled art piece that blends creativity with eco-conscious flair. Transform old silverware into a charming butterfly garden stake that adds rustic elegance to your yard. Gather discarded metal spoons and forks, 2 spoons for wings and 2 bent forks for lower wings and antennae. Use pliers to shape and curl the utensils into wing-like curves. For a stronger hold, weld or epoxy the pieces together, forming a symmetrical butterfly shape. Add decorative touches with paint or patina for a weathered look. Mount the butterfly on top of a wooden stake using screws or strong adhesive. Optionally, paint the stake green or brown to blend with your garden. Place it among flowers or along a garden path to catch sunlight and add whimsical flair. This durable, handmade garden ornament celebrates creativity and reuse, offering a lasting tribute to nature using materials once destined for the landfill. Create graceful crane statues from 2-liter plastic bottles to add elegance to your garden or pondside. Start by cleaning and drying the bottles thoroughly. Use 1 bottle for the body and another to cut out wings and a neck. Shape the neck by heating and bending a plastic strip, then attach it securely to the bottle body using hot glue. Cut and curl wings for lifelike motion, gluing them in place on either side. Insert long, sturdy wires or metal rods into the base's legs. Bend for a natural stance and secure with epoxy or strong glue. Spray paint the entire sculpture in soft pastel shades like pale blue, cream, or blush pink, adding subtle feather details if desired. Let it dry completely before positioning. Place your crane beside a pond, flower bed, or path to bring an artistic recycled touch to your outdoor space. Bring tropical charm to your garden with colorful parrots made from recycled soda bottles. Start by cleaning and cutting 1-liter or 2-liter bottles. Use the base for the body, and cut out wings and tail feathers from additional bottles. Shape the wings and tail with scissors, curving them slightly for realism. Attach them to the body using hot glue. Create the parrot's head by inverting a bottle top and adding a small beak cut from plastic. Use painted bottle caps for eyes, gluing them securely. Once assembled, paint your parrot in vibrant acrylic colors, think red, blue, green, and yellow, and let it dry. For a natural perch, hot glue the finished bird onto a tree branch or dowel rod. Mount the branch between 2 posts, along a fence, or in a planter. These playful, eye-catching parrots brighten any space while giving plastic a beautiful second life. Create a dazzling sparkle bird mosaic using broken mirror pieces to brighten your garden path with shimmering beauty. Start with a smooth wooden plank as your base, sand it if needed. Sketch bird silhouettes directly onto the wood with pencil. Carefully break an old mirror into small pieces using gloves and safety glasses, then sort shards by size. Apply strong adhesive or tile glue to fill in the bird outlines, arranging the mirror pieces like a mosaic to follow the curves and details of wings and feathers. Leave space between pieces for grout if desired. Once dry, apply grout to fill gaps, wipe clean, and let it cure fully. For extra protection, seal the surface with a clear waterproof spray. Add hooks or wire to the back of the plank for easy hanging. Place your finished artwork near a garden path or patio wall. Sunlight will reflect off the mirrors, creating a magical, ever-changing glimmer as you walk by. Craft a wise and whimsical owl using mirror shards for a shimmering garden perch that catches the eye. Begin by selecting a sturdy old log or wooden post as the owl's perch. Cut a flat piece of wood or thick cardboard into an owl silhouette with pointed ears and a rounded body. Sketch feather details on the surface. Carefully break an old mirror into small shards, wearing gloves and safety glasses. Use strong adhesive to glue mirror pieces along the wings and chest in layered rows, mimicking feathers. For the eyes, use large, circular mirror pieces or bottle caps filled with smaller reflective bits for a striking gaze. Paint the beak and outline the features with dark acrylic paint to add character. Once dry, mount the owl on the log using nails, screws, or heavy-duty glue. Position it near a fence, garden bed, or path where sunlight will reflect off the mirrors, bringing a mystical sparkle to your outdoor space. Turn old jar lids into adorable ladybugs to add playful charm to your garden. Start by collecting clean metal jar lids in various sizes. Paint each lid with bright red acrylic paint and let it dry completely. Then, add black dots using a small brush or the tip of a pencil eraser. Paint a black semicircle at one end to create the head. For antennae, cut short pieces of thin wire, curl the tips, and glue them to the underside of the head. Optionally, coat the finished ladybugs with a clear sealant to protect them from the weather. Once dry, place your ladybug lids crawling across flat stones, nestled in flower beds, or along garden borders. Mix sizes and orientations for a lively, natural look. This fun and easy upcycle project adds a pop of color and whimsy to your outdoor space while giving discarded materials a delightful second life. Create charming snail statues using discarded shoe soles for the body and twisted tin strips or bottle caps as spiral shells, adding quirky personality to your garden. Start by cleaning old shoe soles thoroughly. For the shell, take thin strips of tin from cans or use flattened bottle caps, twisting and coiling them tightly into spiral shapes that mimic snail shells. Secure the shell to the sole using strong glue or small nails, positioning it toward one end to resemble a snail's back. Add antennae by bending small wire pieces and attaching them near the front. Optionally, paint the soles and shells in earthy tones or bright colors to match your garden's vibe. Place these whimsical snails crawling among plants, on stone paths, or tucked into flower pots. This playful, eco-friendly project turns everyday trash into delightful garden art that sparks smiles and conversation. Craft whimsical broomstick gnome totems that bring playful charm to your garden or porch using simple materials. Begin by selecting old broomsticks with sturdy handles. Wrap the upper portion tightly in colorful fabric scraps, securing with glue or twine to create the gnome's body. For a fuzzy beard, attach wool or yarn strands below where the face will go, fluffing and trimming for fullness. Sculpt small noses from air-dry clay, round or bulbous, and glue them just above the beard. Top each gnome with a quirky hat made from thrifted funnels, painted or left rustic. Optionally, add painted eyes or embellishments on the fabric to personalize each gnome's character. Stand your totems upright in pots, garden beds, or along walkways to welcome visitors with their whimsical faces and cozy handmade charm. These gnomes recycle old items into delightful low-maintenance garden guardians that spark joy year-round. Create a charming recycled tin gnome using stacked cans for the body, a bottle cap for the hat, and painted facial features for personality. Begin by gathering clean tin cans in varying sizes. Stack 3 or 4 from largest at the bottom to smallest at the top, securing them together with strong adhesive or screws. Paint the cans in bright, cheerful colors to form the gnome's clothes and body. Use a bottle cap as the gnome's hat, painting it and gluing it atop the smallest can. With acrylic paint, add eyes, a nose, and a smiling mouth directly onto the top can to create a friendly face. Optionally, glue on a cotton or wool beard beneath the face for extra charm. Place your recycled gnome in flower beds, near garden paths, or on a porch step to greet guests with whimsical, eco-friendly style. This easy project transforms everyday trash into delightful outdoor art. Create a playful hosepipe snake trail by transforming old garden hoses into a coiled, colorful snake that slithers through your garden paths. Start by selecting a flexible garden hose, preferably in a bright color. Coil the hose tightly into a spiral shape on the ground, shaping the head slightly larger than the rest of the body for emphasis. For eyes, glue 2 soda bottle caps near the head, painting pupils inside for a lively look. Cut a small tongue shape from red plastic or fabric and attach it just below the eyes. Secure the coils together with zip ties or garden wire to keep the shape intact. Place the snake trail along a walkway, flower bed edge, or sandbox to add a fun, whimsical touch. This low-cost, recycled garden decoration delights kids and adults alike while cleverly repurposing old materials. Craft charming mosaic turtle shells by upcycling containers as the base and decorating them with vibrant broken tile fragments for a splash of color. Start by selecting sturdy containers like plastic bowls, old pots, or metal tins to form the turtle's shell. Clean and dry them thoroughly. Break colorful ceramic tiles or plates into small pieces, wearing gloves for safety. Using strong adhesive, carefully glue the tile fragments onto the curved surface of the container, arranging colors and shapes to create a beautiful mosaic pattern. For legs, collect bottle tops and attach 4 around the base using glue or small screws, positioning them evenly to mimic turtle limbs. Optionally, paint eyes on the container or add googly eyes for personality. Place your mosaic turtles among garden plants, on patios, or near ponds for whimsical, eco-friendly art that brightens your outdoor space with texture and color. Transform an old teapot or kettle into a charming, eco-friendly fountain perfect for your garden or patio. Start by thoroughly cleaning the kettle and removing the lid. Attach a small solar-powered water pump inside the kettle, feeding the pump's tube through the spout so water can drip or flow out gently. Arrange a basin or waterproof container beneath the spout to catch the water and recirculate it. Stack sturdy bricks or stones to create a stable pedestal for the kettle, elevating it for better water flow and visibility. Fill the basin with water, place the solar panel in direct sunlight, and watch as your repurposed kettle creates a soothing, bubbling fountain sound. This whimsical project recycles everyday items into a peaceful water feature that adds charm and relaxation to any outdoor space without electricity or fuss. Build a captivating mini waterfall sculpture by stacking old gutter segments at varying angles to create a cascading effect that mimics natural water flow. Begin by collecting several gutter pieces of different lengths and shapes. Clean and paint them if desired for extra color or rust protection. Arrange the segments vertically or on a sturdy frame, securing each with screws or brackets so water can flow smoothly from the top to the bottom through each level. Position the sculpture near a rainwater downspout or install a small pump at the base to recirculate water upward. Make sure the bottom catches water in a basin or container to prevent spills. Place your gutter waterfall in your garden or patio for a soothing, eco-friendly feature that combines recycled materials with the relaxing sound of flowing water. This project adds dynamic movement and tranquility to outdoor spaces while repurposing discarded gutters creatively. Create a mesmerizing CD mobile spiral that twinkles beautifully in sunlight, perfect for brightening your porch or garden. Begin by carefully cutting old CDs into spiral shapes. Start from the outer edge and cut inward with scissors or a craft knife, creating long, curling strips. Gather several spirals of varying lengths and colors for a dynamic effect. Attach each spiral to fishing wire, tying securely at the top. Use an old wire hanger as the mobile frame, straighten or reshape it into a circle or freeform design. Evenly space the spirals along the hanger, tying each fishing line to hang at different heights. Hang the mobile where it catches sunlight and breezes. As it spins gently, the reflective CD surfaces scatter light in shimmering patterns, adding a magical recycled touch to your outdoor space. Transform an old muffin tin into a charming and space-saving herb hanger perfect for small gardens or balconies. Start by cleaning the muffin tin thoroughly and drilling small drainage holes in the bottom of each cup to prevent waterlogging. Fill each cup with potting soil and plant your favorite herb cuttings or seeds. Think basil, thyme, mint, or parsley. To help the herbs thrive, add a bit of compost or fertilizer to the soil before planting. Attach sturdy hooks or wire loops to the sides of the muffin tin for hanging. Secure the tin on a sunny fence, wall, or balcony railing where it gets plenty of light. Water regularly and watch your miniature herb garden flourish in this creative upcycled planter that adds greenery and fresh flavors within easy reach. Repurpose an old metal tire rim into a unique flower bowl that adds industrial charm to your garden or patio. Start by thoroughly cleaning the tire rim to remove dirt and rust. Use sandpaper or a wire brush for stubborn spots. Line the inside with landscape fabric or a breathable liner to hold soil while allowing drainage. Place the rim on a flat garden spot or patio surface. Fill the bowl with potting soil and plant a mix of vibrant flowers, succulents, or drought-tolerant plants that thrive in shallow soil. Arrange your plants creatively for texture and color contrast. Optionally, paint the rim with rust-resistant spray paint in a color that complements your garden. This sturdy, low-maintenance planter showcases upcycled materials beautifully, creating a striking focal point that combines rugged metal with delicate blooms for a balanced outdoor display. Give new life to a broken chair by turning its seat into a charming herb garden centerpiece. Start by removing the damaged or missing seat from the chair frame. Fit a bowl, colander, or shallow planter snugly into the seat opening. Choose one with drainage holes to keep herbs healthy. Fill the container with quality potting soil and plant a variety of herbs like basil, rosemary, thyme, or mint, selecting one suited to your climate and sunlight conditions. Secure the bowl or colander in place with wire or brackets if needed, ensuring it's stable. Optionally, paint or refinish the chair frame to match your garden's aesthetic. Place your herb garden chair on a sunny patio, balcony, or garden corner where it becomes a functional, eye-catching planter and a clever upcycling statement, blending vintage charm with fresh greenery. Turn burned-out light bulbs into adorable buzzing bees to brighten your garden with upcycled charm. Start by cleaning old bulbs carefully, then paint them yellow with black stripes to mimic bee bodies. Use acrylic paint for vibrant, lasting color. Once dry, cut small wing shapes from fine mesh or wire screen and glue them securely to the bulb's neck, angling them for a natural look. Attach wooden sticks, dowels, or thin metal rods to the bulb base using strong adhesive or tape to serve as stems. Optionally, add googly eyes or paint tiny eyes and antennae for extra personality. Plant your light bulb bees among flowers, along pathways, or in pots to create a whimsical buzzing effect that adds playful movement and color while recycling old bulbs in a fun, creative way. Create colorful, elegant dragonflies using recycled tin lids for wings and long bolts or wooden sticks for bodies, perfect for brightening up your garden with minimal effort. Start by selecting 2 matching tin lids per dragonfly and clean them thoroughly. Paint the lids with vibrant acrylic colors or metallic shades, adding patterns or dots for a whimsical touch. For the body, choose long bolts, sturdy wooden sticks, or metal rods. Paint these as desired to complement the wings. Attach the tin lids to the top of the body side by side using strong glue or small wire twists, angling them slightly upward to resemble wings in flight. Securely fasten a pointed end or stake at the bottom of the body to make planting easy. Stick your dragonflies into flower beds, pots, or grassy areas where their bright colors and reflective wings catch the sunlight, adding graceful movement and charm to your outdoor space with recycled materials. Transform ruined hardback book spines into a striking vertical garden mural that adds literary charm and color to your outdoor space. Start by collecting old, damaged hardback books and carefully removing their spines intact. Arrange the spines vertically on a sturdy wooden board or fence panel, creating a pattern or a mosaic of colorful titles and textures. Secure each spine with strong adhesive or small nails. To create pockets for plants, attach small mesh or fabric pouches behind the spines or carve shallow indentations into the backing to hold soil and succulents. Fill with drought-tolerant plants that thrive in vertical gardens, like sedums or air plants. Once assembled, seal the entire mural with a clear outdoor sealant to protect against moisture and sun damage. Mount your book spine garden art on a fence or wall to create a whimsical, eco-friendly blend of literature and greenery that invites curiosity and admiration. Create a whimsical tea party tree table by transforming a vertical tree stump into a playful, frozen tea party scene using mismatched teapots, cups, and saucers. Begin by selecting a sturdy stump with a flat top and stable base. Clean and sand the surface if needed. Arrange your collection of vintage or thrifted teapots, cups, and saucers around and on top of the stump, securing each piece with strong outdoor adhesive or epoxy to ensure they stay in place. For added charm, stack cups and saucers in playful towers or glue a tilted teapot pouring into a cup. Optionally, paint or decorate the stump base with bright colors or patterns to enhance the magical feel. Place your tea party tree table in a garden nook, patio, or whimsical outdoor seating area where it becomes a delightful conversation piece and enchanting focal point, blending nature with nostalgic tea time fun. Create enchanting hanging jellyfish lights by repurposing old metal colanders as the jellyfish bodies, perfect for adding whimsical charm to your outdoor space. Start by cleaning the colanders thoroughly and painting them in soft pastel shades like lavender, mint, or peach for a dreamy effect. Once dry, cut strips of lightweight fabric, such as tulle, chiffon, or ribbons, in varying lengths to mimic jellyfish tentacles. Attach these fabric strips to the colander rims using glue or by tying them securely. For illumination, tuck battery-operated fairy lights or small LED bulbs inside the colanders, ensuring wires are safely tucked away. Hang your jellyfish sculptures from tree branches, porch ceilings, or pergolas at different heights using sturdy fishing line or thin chains. As they sway gently in the breeze and glow softly at night, these charming jellyfish lights create a magical recycled art installation that brings a touch of the ocean's beauty to your garden. Craft a lively lady colander wind spinner by transforming an old metal colander into a shimmering garden sculpture that dances in the breeze. Start by cleaning the colander thoroughly and optionally painting it in bright, cheerful colors or metallic shades. Drill small holes around the rim if needed to hang decorative elements. Thread colorful beads, bells, or small charms onto thin wires or fishing line, and attach these strands evenly around the colander's edge. Next, Bend old spoons or forks to resemble petals or rays, and hang them from the rim so they catch light and spin freely in the wind. Secure a sturdy hook or wire loop at the top of the colander for easy hanging from tree branches, pergolas, or porch ceilings. As the wind moves your Lady Colander wind spinner, the beads and utensils will shimmer and clink, adding playful movement and sparkle to your garden using recycled treasures. Create a stunning solar-powered garden light sculpture using a painted colander to add charm and ambience to your outdoor space. Start by selecting a clean metal colander and painting it with weather-resistant spray paint in your favorite color or metallic finish. Once dry, drill decorative patterns or holes evenly around the colander's surface. Stars, dots, or floral designs work beautifully to allow light to shine through. Fit a small solar-powered LED light inside the colander, securing it with waterproof adhesive or mounting brackets. Attach a sturdy hook or chain to the colander's handle for hanging from a tree branch, pergola, or garden hook. By day, the painted colander serves as a colorful garden accent. By night, the solar light casts enchanting patterns on nearby surfaces, creating a magical glow while recycling an everyday kitchen item into elegant outdoor lighting. Transform old paint cans into charming lanterns that cast beautiful decorative light patterns in your garden or patio. Begin by cleaning the cans thoroughly and removing any residual paint or labels. Using a hammer and nail, drill, or metal punch, carefully pierce holes in the cans to create your desired patterns. Floral designs, stars, geometric shapes, or random all work wonderfully. Make sure the holes are evenly spaced for balanced light diffusion. If you like, paint the cans with weather-resistant spray paint in vibrant or rustic tones to enhance their look. Place candles, LED tea lights, or solar lights inside the cans, then set them on tables, hang them with wire handles, or line them along pathways. When lit, these lanterns produce enchanting light displays, turning discarded paint cans into delightful, eco-friendly garden decor that glows with personality. Create a beautiful broken china mosaic heart using shattered plates and mugs, perfect for adding a heartfelt touch to your garden fence. Start by collecting broken ceramic pieces with colorful patterns or delicate designs. Draw a large heart shape onto a sturdy wooden board or concrete slab to serve as your base. Arrange the ceramic shards within the heart outline, experimenting with colors and shapes to form an eye-catching mosaic. Once satisfied with the design, adhere the pieces using strong outdoor tile adhesive or concrete mortar, pressing each shard firmly into place. After the adhesive dries, fill gaps with grout, wiping off excess for a smooth finish. Seal the mosaic with a weatherproof sealant to protect it from the elements. Finally, mount the mosaic heart securely on your fence using hooks or brackets, creating a vibrant, recycled art piece that symbolizes love and creativity in your outdoor space. Create a colorful and melodic bottle cap wind chime necklace by flattening and painting recycled bottle caps, then stringing them on chains to form a cascading decorative piece. Begin by carefully flattening clean bottle caps using a hammer and sturdy surface, wearing gloves for safety. Paint each flattened cap with vibrant acrylic colors or patterns, allowing them to dry completely. Attach small holes near the edges of the caps with a metal punch or drill. Use jump rings or small metal loops to connect the caps in strands of varying lengths, creating a cascading effect. Thread these strands onto a sturdy chain or metal hoop, spacing them evenly for balance and visual appeal. Add small beads or bells between caps for extra sparkle and gentle sound. Hang your bottle cap wind chime necklace outdoors where it can catch the breeze, shimmering and jingling softly, a playful, eco-friendly accessory that turns trash into treasured art. Transform old books into charming floating planters by sealing them with waterproof spray and planting succulents inside, then mounting them on poles for a whimsical garden display. Start by selecting sturdy hardcover books and thoroughly spraying them with a waterproof sealant on all surfaces, including edges and spine, to protect against moisture. Once dry, carefully hollow out the pages from the center, leaving enough thickness to maintain the book's shape. Fill the hollowed space with succulent soil and plant small succulents or drought-tolerant plants, arranging them snugly. Mount old wooden or metal poles vertically in your garden, securing them firmly in the ground. Attach the planted books onto the poles using brackets, strong wire, or zip ties, spacing them at various heights to create a floating effect. These unique book planters add literary charm and greenery to your outdoor space while creatively repurposing old books. Create a charming bird bath by repurposing an old umbrella fixed upside down onto a sturdy pole, adding a unique and whimsical touch to your garden. Start by selecting an old umbrella with a sturdy frame and canopy. Remove any broken parts, and secure the umbrella handle firmly to the top of a wooden or metal pole using strong screws or brackets, ensuring it's stable and upright. Flip the umbrella canopy so it faces upward, creating a shallow basin. Line the inside with waterproof sealant or a plastic liner to hold water without leakage. Add smooth pebbles or small stones inside to create a natural resting spot for birds. Fill the basin with fresh water, placing the bird bath in a shaded, accessible spot in your garden. This upcycled umbrella bird bath offers a whimsical and functional oasis for birds while recycling old items creatively. Craft rustic grapevine ball sculptures by shaping pruned grapevines and sticks into natural spheres bound securely with wire, adding organic texture to your garden beds. Begin by gathering flexible grapevine cuttings and thin sticks from your pruning sessions or local sources. Soak the vines in water to make them pliable if needed. Form the vines into tight balls, layering sticks and weaving them around to create a dense, sturdy sphere. Use garden wire to bind and secure the shape firmly, wrapping it around multiple times to hold the structure together. Allow the balls to dry fully outdoors, which will harden and preserve their form. Arrange clusters of these vine balls across your garden beds, on pathways, or in pots to add earthy natural decor that complements plants and flowers beautifully. These sustainable sculptures bring a cozy woodland vibe using simple, recycled materials from your own garden. Create a whimsical coconut shell turtle family by turning coconut shells into charming turtlebacks paired with clay or stone legs for a playful garden display. Start by cleaning and drying several coconut shells, choosing various sizes to represent a turtle family. For the legs and head, sculpt small turtles' parts from air-dry clay, polymer clay, or gather smooth stones shaped like feet and heads. Attach the legs and head securely to the underside and front of each shell using strong waterproof glue or epoxy. Once assembled, paint the shells and clay parts with bright, fun colors or natural earthy tones. Add patterns like spots or stripes to give each turtle personality. Seal the paint with a weatherproof clear coat for outdoor durability. Arrange your turtle family crawling through flower beds, on pathways, or near water features to add a delightful recycled art touch full of character and charm to your garden. Create captivating log slice totems by stacking various sized log slices vertically on a sturdy pole, then carving or painting mystical symbols and faces for a garden focal point full of character. Begin by collecting log slices of different diameters and thicknesses, sanding the surfaces smooth for easier carving or painting. Drill a central hole through each slice to thread them onto a strong wooden or metal pole securely anchored into the ground. Once stacked, Use wood carving tools or acrylic paints to add designs. Think tribal symbols, whimsical faces, or nature motifs that reflect your personal style or garden theme. Seal the totem with outdoor varnish to protect it from weathering. Place your log slice totem in a visible garden spot where it stands tall as a rustic enchanted sculpture that combines natural materials with creative artistry, adding both height and mystique to your outdoor space. Craft charming acorn cap owl plaques by gluing acorn caps, bark pieces, and other natural materials onto small wooden boards to create detailed owl faces that bring woodland magic to your garden walls. Begin with smooth wooden boards as your base, sanding edges if needed for a polished look. Use acorn caps for the eyes, position 2 caps side by side, and add smaller seeds or beads inside for pupils. Arrange bark pieces to form feathers and facial features like eyebrows or wings, layering textures for depth. Secure all elements with strong outdoor glue, pressing firmly. Optionally, paint small details with weatherproof acrylics to highlight features or add expression. Once dry, attach hanging hardware or wire to the back of each board. Display your owl plaques on garden fences, sheds, or walls where their rustic charm and natural textures enchant visitors and blend beautifully with outdoor surroundings. Repurpose an old wrought iron bed frame headboard into a stunning vertical trellis perfect for supporting climbing vines or roses, adding both charm and height to your garden. Begin by cleaning the headboard thoroughly to remove rust and dirt, sand or wire brushes needed, then apply rust-resistant paint or sealant for durability. Choose a sunny spot in your garden near a fence or wall where the trellis can stand securely. Anchor the headboard into the ground using sturdy stakes or by mounting it onto posts buried in the soil for stability. Plant climbing plants such as sweet peas, clematis, or climbing roses at the base, guiding their tendrils onto the ironwork as they grow. This upcycled bed frame trellis combines vintage elegance with garden practicality, creating a vertical focal point that enhances your outdoor space while giving new life to discarded furniture. Transform a broken mirrored closet door into a captivating garden portal that creates the illusion of a secret world at the end of your garden path. Begin by carefully cleaning the mirror and repairing any loose parts, sanding rough edges for safety. If desired, frame the mirror with reclaimed wood or paint the frame for a whimsical touch. Securely install the door vertically at the pathway's end using sturdy posts or brackets anchored into the ground, ensuring stability against wind and weather. Position the portal where it reflects lush plants or sky, enhancing the illusion of depth and mystery. Surround the base with flowering plants or climbing vines to blend the portal naturally into your garden. This creative reuse of a discarded mirror door adds intrigue, magic, and a sense of wonder, inviting visitors to pause and imagine stepping into a hidden world just beyond the reflection. Repurpose the vintage base of an old sewing machine table into a charming flower planter that blends nostalgia with greenery. Start by finding a sturdy sewing machine table base, ideally one with a metal frame and foot pedal. Fit a wooden or metal planter box securely on top of the base where the sewing machine once sat. Paint or stain the planter box to match or contrast with the base for a cohesive look. Plant colorful flowers, succulents, or herbs inside, choosing varieties that suit your garden style. Add whimsical accents by gluing or sewing old thimbles, buttons, or small sewing notions onto the planter edges or base, creating a playful sewing-themed garden piece. Place your planter on a porch, patio, or garden nook where it can serve as a unique conversation starter and a beautiful home for your favorite plants, blending upcycling with floral beauty. Turn a vintage ironing board into a stylish and functional bird stand by giving it new life with added platforms for feeders or planters. Start by cleaning the ironing board and checking its stability. Tighten any loose screws or replace legs if needed to ensure it stands firmly. Attach wooden or metal platforms at different heights and spots along the board using screws or strong brackets. These will hold bird feeders, water dishes, or small planters. Paint the ironing board and platforms in weather-resistant colors or patterns to brighten your garden space. Optionally, add decorative touches like hanging charms, bird silhouettes, or painted designs to enhance its charm. Position your bird stand in a sunny, sheltered spot where birds can easily find it, turning a forgotten household item into a delightful garden centerpiece that attracts feathered friends and adds vibrant life to your outdoor area. And that's a wrap on today's recycled garden tour. Who knew trash could be this beautiful, right? From shimmering CD peacocks to upside-down umbrella bird baths, we've proven you don't need to spend a fortune to make your garden shine with personality. I'd love to know, which sculpture was your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. And hey, if you're planning to try any of these at home, tag me. I'd be thrilled to see your upcycled creations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a chance to turn junk into joy. Thanks for watching, and remember, in your garden, everything has potential. Until next time, keep crafting, keep planting, and keep dreaming green.
Cazadoro.